Hi, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to try to repair a section of Pebble Tec on a pool surface. Hey, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss anything. Alright, so this pool surface is like 25 years old, and I'm sure at one point it was in great shape, but look at her now. It is a mess. I am trying to get through the swimming season. I've got about 9 weeks to go. I'm gonna have the whole thing resurfaced, pool and spa. This is the spa. So I guess the first thing to do is to get rid of this and get down to some type of a surface that I can potentially bond. So you can see that this was definitely repaired in the past. You can see here, I don't know what they put in there, but you know what? It's still sticking. But this is turned into a real mess. I'm going to remove as much of this loose crap as I can, vacuum it out, and then kind of see where we are. Okay, so I removed the top layer of junk and broom swept it, and this could really turn into a very large project because you can see there's a crack here and from a previous repair here, and you can kind of hear the difference in sounds. This sounds like it's not bonded anymore, and this goes down all the way. That sounds pretty good, right about here. So this probably should go, but like I said, this is just a 9-week band-aid. After that, I don't care because the entire pool is getting redone anyway. So I'm going to cut some grooves in here with this grinder just to help everything hold a little better, and then I'll vacuum it out. Alright, and there is the patch. Cleaned it up. I kind of took my grinder, went around the edges, cleaned it up a little bit, and then cut grooves, and then vacuumed the whole thing out. So I'm going to mix up the patch, and we'll start putting it down. I know it's not going to match. The color on this thing is about 3 different colors. You can see there's like a light blue. There's a brown over in the main pool. I think that the original color was probably a midnight blue or a brown. I got midnight blue. I'm sure it's going to be way too dark, but I really don't care. I just want it to be watertight for about the next 9 weeks. Alright, here's my stuff. And it is a cement product. And it's got this bonder in here. Keep out of reach of children. Contains acrylic resin. Caution, this is nasty stuff. So the recipe on this is 1.5 ounces of this bonder to 1.5 pounds, 2 ounces of the liquid binder to 1.5 pounds of the powder patch. So I'm going to measure that out and start to mix it in a bucket. I'm going to do it by hand just because there's not a lot in there. Alright, so I've got my scale down there at the bottom. I've got this bucket zeroed out, and I need to add 1.5 pounds to this. We'll see how this goes here. Probably very dusty. 1.6. All right, I'm a little high. I'm not going to take any out. That's just not very much at all. I am going to make a double batch then and go to 3. And there's 3.16 actually. Okay, so that's really not a lot. So I am going to add now, 4 ounces of the liquid binding agent. I'm going to pour it in that, zero that out. This is super full. 2 ounces. 3, 4. I'm a little high, 4.3, but I was a little high on the powder. So I'm gonna put my glove on and start to mix. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to make another batch of this stuff just because it just doesn't seem like a lot for what I have to do. I'll mix that in there like so, and then I need to add water to it to get a putty type consistency. Yeah, and this is really pretty blue, and it's not much, so I'm gonna need to make quite a bit more. You can see that's very blue compared to what is there, so definitely not gonna match, but I expect it. I'm gonna start here in the shallow. Go get some more. So I mixed up another batch, and you know, you need to get the right consistency on this. So I put a little too much water in it, so I came back and added some more of the powder. And generally, if you scoop up concrete and turn it on its side and it stays, it's good. So that's the rule I'm using. I'm just gonna keep working this crap in, and then I've got a sponge.
Again, I know this won't match. That's okay. I'm okay with it. This is going to be ugly. I'm okay with that. I am out of the product here, the pool patch. I think I'll be okay. I can still spread this out. So it's gotten warmer, and this is getting dry faster.
Okay, so you can start to see around here it's starting to get a lighter color, so it's starting to cure. And so the directions say if you want the pebble surface to show, then you hit it with some water from a spray bottle. So you can see that brings out you can see the cones or the stones are starting to pop through a little bit. All right, so I started to squirt down the surface and bring out the stones. It's not all ready for it yet, so I'll sit here and watch it and squirt it as it starts to cure. You know, the edge came out so-so, but again, my threshold is so low for this. I just need to get 9 weeks out of it. Anyway, I gotta let it set for 12 hours and then I can refill the spa. Well, it's ugly, but it should be effective. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you're interested in our franchise opportunity, I'll leave a link for that in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.